Hey, think of the grandma. Maybe your grandmother, or some grandmother you know, the loving grandmother, just totally wants to be by the grandchildren, which is great, My grandmother, loved this. I mean, hey, she's great, but she had this living room that really wasn't for kids. I mean, the kids could come through there, but it wasn't really for playing. And she had her nice things there and her carpet, really nice. And she loved us, so we could walk through there if we had our shoes off. I mean, there was no way in the world, no matter how much she loved us, that she was going to let us walk through her living room with shoes or like muddy shoes. But see, that's what we think God's going to do. See, he's got this place called heaven and this standard called holiness. And we have this thing called sin. Now the good news is he's given us Jesus to bring us out of this, to be saved, to be cleansed in his eyes, to allow us to be in his living room. If we believe and we admit that God's right and Jesus has saved us, that's going to get in a sense, our feet, our muddy shoes clean. See, God wouldn't set these rules unless he had a way to make it right with us. From Genesis to Revelation, as soon as Adam and Eve took the bite of that apple and they were deceived and they sinned, God had a plan in place. From Passover to just the whole Old Testament foreshadows Christ. All these prophecies saying that he's going to be the Messiah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? It's going to be the fulfillment of God's plan for salvation. Now, if you want to try to get on Grandma's carpet with your shoes the way they are, good luck. Because no matter how much she loves you, she's got rules, she's got standards, and God has all the more. See, God, there's no lie found in him. He's not going to just let you just be on his living room carpet with your sin without Jesus. If so, if he made an exception to that, outside of Jesus, like he said in his word, the whole universe would crumble. Okay? That's not going to happen. He's already given you his son. He's paid the price. You were bought with a price. You have to accept it. How rude would it be for you not to accept that? I mean, has anyone ever tried to buy you this expensive meal, like Donald Trump meal? You couldn't afford it, okay? It was just, thousands of dollars. You're like, oh, no, I'll just wash dishes. No, you wouldn't do that. If you did, it would really be rude. Furthermore, you'd have to be washing dishes for a long time. And I wish hell was just a big dishwashing kitchen, but it's not. It's a place of separation and evil. Hell's a reality for those people who think they can walk on God's carpet without Jesus' help.